Hi, all, how are you doing? Welcome to another round of Red Skis Righteous Readings for and Righteous like always. Thank you so much for joining me today for the May monthly for September 2021. I don't know where this year is going, but it is flying by like crazy. Sorry, my hair is all puffy and weird. It is different hair, different day. Like, don't ask. We're going into book week here, so it's crazy. But nonetheless, my beautiful Libras, Sky, how are we going? So we're going to be checking out your September main monthly, and we're going to be doing Celtic cross with clarifiers. Try saying that on a 2 a.m. morning with very little coffee. Okay. Nevertheless, we roll on through it. So, thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time here, thank you. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you do, don't forget to like and share. But most importantly, definitely subscribe to the channel, Red Skis Righteous Readings. So we're going to be doing a full Celtic cross for my dear Libras today. We will be doing clarifiers to go with that, so we can get really in-depth messages. Oh boy, in-depth messages for you guys. We will then clarify all these cards to get an extra layer of information there for you, so we can really hone in on what's going on and try to give you the best advice that I can. On top of that, we are then going to go into some oracle cards from the Wicca. We are also going to get your inspirational messages for the month of September. But most importantly, I find for this particular round, we are going to be getting your spirit animal for the month of September. This is what will guide and assist you, and what messages are most prevalent for you for that month. Now, don't forget, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and I hope this does resonate for you today, my dear Libras. Let me just fix this, because it's driving me crazy. Okay, where was I at with that? Also, tequila? Well, we'll see about that. But let's find out what's coming in for September 2021 for the beautiful Libra Scales. This will resonate for those with Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Venus being your love placements, the love planet. Definitely check out your connection spread. That is your love reading for the month, your you and them, and that will be coming out at the beginning of September or during September. Okay, so you suss it. All right, Red Ski will warm up the tarot, and then we will go into your September main monthly. Thank you so much for joining me, Libras. Here we go. Okay, Libra, I've just grabbed the cards, and as I was just sort of sitting meditating on your energy, I had this real overwhelming sense of pulling back and wanting to almost wanting to participate almost. Like, it was a real feeling of, I had the word, but at the moment I just quickly switched on the camera to like reiterate it to you. It went as fast as it came. It was a very swift energy of just feeling so it was a real feeling, and I'll try to explain it more further in depth. It was a different one. I'm going to get it that. I'll be able to explain it better to you as I go on, hopefully. The one thing I've always struggled with to explain what I get in meditation, because sometimes it can come as quickly as a breath of air, but what I get from it is very intense. But to put that into words, to reiterate that, I find extremely difficult. I always have. And I think it's a lot to do with, as I've grown, when I was growing, needing to suppress that from people, the truth of what it is I sense, what it is I feel, and why. One of my guides, I think, is just dreaming. Good to have you here. I'm getting better. Getting stronger with my gifts. It's been so hard the last few months. But we grow. So Libra. I feel like you're looking up. Really looking up to the sky, to the stars. Really just taking a moment. Nine of Pentacles, to be grateful, I was going to say. For everything here. Everything we can see, touch, taste, experience. Most of all for what you have. Like the coming from humble beginnings kind of situation, you know, like knowing what it's like to not have. So when you do have, it's just so much more meaningful, sweeter, understandable. Like, example. This is just an example. Having a nice home and a family. Say your partner cheats, leaves, your children resent you and go, or God forbid, pass, or something terrible, tragic happens that changes your whole world, like a real tower moment. Let me just put this down for a moment. I'm just going to speak to you one-on-one for the moment, so you know that this is just not necessarily what I see. Being stripped of it all material, attainable security, and being in that state of, there's just me now. Not just me, but I have nothing. I don't have a home, I don't have anything that actually belongs to me, that is mine. I have no person, friend or foe that I can console, talk to, trust, or even understand. And if you were to reach out, you would feel that they would only be using, attacking, or hesitant. You're extremely hesitant. You're so cautious, Libra. And what I want to say is, like, when you lose that moment, when you lose it all, and then you say you're homeless or whatnot, you go through a period of that state of nothingness to, you know, acknowledgement, to understanding, to, you know, material, attainable, money, blah, 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 housing. Sometime later you look back, you know, in that beautiful home, not the greatest of the greats, but a beautiful, solid home. Then one day with a partner that truly understands you and respects you. And you look at that moment from the moment when it all cracked. It's feeling so blessed. Not for what you got now, but for understanding what you have. Because you know. Because you had. Because you lost. But now you do. Have it all. Understanding the wisdom as well as the attainable. That perfect balance. That perfect alignment of balance. Like archetype Libra. The scales. It's a perfect example actually of what I'm saying. See, complete balance, complete unison, complete understanding of what the other side is. Yet it holds firm. It's a just position. That's exactly what I was trying to explain to you. All in good time. That's where you'll be. If you're not there already. Take it as a present. Libra, September 2021. Spirits and guides, we are doing it standard. Queen of Pentacles, reverse one to show its face. We're doing standard Celtic cross of standard placements. For my dear Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus of that sign for the September month 2021. Just Give me a moment, I'm going to turn that light off behind me because it looks like my head's growing an aura of some bright funkiness, okay? There we go, guys. I hope that's a little bit kinder for your eyes because I don't want people to be like, whoa, blinded while they're trying to... My apologies, okay? I was so focused that I didn't actually pay attention until just then when I was looking sort of dead into camera, my movement, how annoying that is, so my apologies. I'm not in my normal setup, as you can probably tell. I normally have, if you check out my other videos, you understand, but yeah. The Empress. Now that's interesting, especially after a Queen of Pentacles. Libra September 2021. Here we go. Hey birds, see me? Small birds like brown birds. 3 shuffles. Libra 2021. Hey, monthly. I'll explain all placements, meanings, and everything once all cards are drawn. Now and then the second round. Clarify. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the underlying energy for the first part of the reading, the 2 of Wands reversed. This is looking at something in a new way here. Maybe things aren't as they seem, but there needs to be some sort of action here, I feel. Even though Spirit's saying to me that there were roads to choose, and you waited. I'm actually seeing like a V-shaped road, like a literal forked road. I don't know why they're showing me that, but it's like desolate around it. Like either side has like nothing to choose from on either side. It's literally a fork in the Woman road. So, I feel very sad and troubled at the moment. I feel feeling a little bit restrained by others around you, not getting the how can I put it? Like yeah, actually, feeling like everyone's being very helpful right now. Losing your faith here as well. Feeling quite off-put by this. You're feeling quite forgotten a little bit. Hard done by as well. Even feeling a little bit like made an example of, like, what have I done to deserve this? Like, why are you being so hard on me? Why are you breaking me when I'm already in a sad, troubled position, or feeling vibe, or just down, bummed, like even like it's like it's different, I guess. Because that underlying energy being the 2 of Wands. Coming into this reading into September, Libra, you are currently 2 of Swords, reverse as well. 2 of Wands, underlying energy reverse. Current position, 2 of Swords reverse. 2 2s here. 2s are choices, like a fork in the road. Like it's just sort of for your initial energy where you're quite hesitant and pulled back, and I didn't think I was going to be able to get much from you, from your energies grouping, like your grouping of your energy. God, I'm saying everything backwards today. Since I've grabbed the cards and moved forward from that, and just sort of opened myself up to sort of seeing if anything would come of it. that come through. You've been very movemental through energy. These twos are a sign of that, I feel. So the Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so we're releasing the shackle, releasing the blindfold, the hoodwinkedness of what we have been. Not allowing things to get the better of us in some ways, I want to say. Yeah, I'm hearing that once I was lost now, and I was blind, now I can see kind of thing. Like, you can see this road, guys. Like a literal fork in the road. Like, you know how she's upside down, but you look at her body? It's exactly what I'm saying, but in the upright. Like you're approaching this fork in the road, which would be her sword and like head sort of thing. It's the exact same way. You feel at a bit of a stalemate here. So currently in September coming into this reading. I want to say like you feel very like a, you can't trust anything. A very, like people had the option to back you or help you, like to back you, but they didn't. You feel very dishonoured by that. You feel very let down by that, you know. Sorry, I just burnt out that candle. You feel like people have been false friendship, people lying, not backing you, misrepresentation as well. Like you're thinking, if only they really knew who I was, they wouldn't, why would they do this, you know? And what have I done to show that to them, to make them think that to begin with, kind of thing, like. Crossing obstacles issues, now this is interesting and it is a major. It's kind of Pisces, of course, it is the moon. So your crossing obstacles issues is that of delusion and or deception, and that of which is not easily to be seen and or seen at all. Being taken into a state of unknown here in most ways, but one of light, shadow, and where this would be the Shadowlands, I feel. I think that fork in the road is what I'm seeing is depicting not just one road or another, but what is known and what is not, the light and the shadow. The moon is that of Piscean energy, but that of obscurity, that of, you know, twilight, that intuition needs to kick in because nothing else is going to help you at this point. Unless you see it before it, you've got no hope. Well, not no hope, but you won't foresee. You won't know what's there. So at least allowing your intuition to give you a nudge right before you step in it. And even that. There's a lot of influence around you. This is what's crossing you, your obstacles, issues, like I said before. And people do have a lot of ulterior motives around you. You know? They have some craftiness. There's a lot of deceit here, I want to say. Libra. But most of all, there's slander as well and superficiality that's leading to a state of danger for you. That's why this is your crossing obstacles issue. And that's a big red flag for me in this position, guys. As I said, we're going to clarify it all, so we will. But that concerns me a lot. And it is a major. So it is very prevalent. And in that position, like I said, with that card being what it is, be extremely careful. Okay. Crowning, hanging above this whole reading for September, we have the star in reverse, and this is the sign of Aquarius, and it's a sign that you do really have it there, that your hopes, wishes, and are not being fulfilled. In fact, you feel quite forsaken, I want to say. Again, this abandonment, kind of underlying energy that I did say initially. But there is a real sense of being opportunity, imbalanced here. Like the stars are just not lining up for you, no matter how much you try or wish or try to manifest or any of these. could be a conclusion here of a friendship and or social setting and or business, whether you want it or not. Like you could be wanting that or not. That's what I'm saying. And there's a real sense of just stubbornness as well. Bad luck in general, lack of opportunity, unfulfilled hopes. It's just a bad experience in general you're feeling. In the forefront of all this reading. Like, why me and why? There's nothing. Giving up hope and faith here as well. You get a little frustrated over it. The foundation root of reading, in some ways, a real basis as to why we are here today, Libra. Ten Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is getting to some nitty-gritty I want to say. Because when the Ten Pentacles is reversed, this is a real loss here. It's a loss of monetary means and sort of security, and it does regard the home. So I do feel, Libra, that there is a massive hit here. Which is probably why you feel like the star is reversed in the forefront, because in the base, this is what's there. This is a minor, but it's a 10. It is a completion of a cycle. Earth energy, this all refers to the material, monetary, and this card also the home and the house and the family bindings, which reside within that connection of the home and or security. This is talking about a real loss, bad odds, feeling like, dissipation, loss of inheritance perhaps, the family home, excuse me, feeling robbed, feeling like it's just been gambled away, or like someone's just come in and taken it from you. This is feeling a real sense of loss here. A real hazardous is here with this card, as well in this position of the root. Got two majors so far, that 2, that 10. Everything so far is reversed except for that moon. You're crossing obstacles, issues, which I'd rather see that reversed. This is going to be a big reading for, I think, my Libras for September. Your birthday month starts at the end of September, so this is partly your birthday month reading, so happy birthday. You share this, of course, reading with Virgo. And their reading was tough. I hope yours won't be as hard. Page of Wands reverse. I don't know why swords wanted to come out of my mouth then, because I'm looking straight at it and I wanted to say wands. It's like something manipulating my mouth. Page of Wands. Jeez. Pages of adolescence. Wands, of course, fire energy. About the passion. Or about the drive here in most ways, in some ways as well. The pages normally are adolescents. Cut off age about 20, definitely 25. We wouldn't be going on a cent over that, It's the person that, I call this my boy George card, okay, guys? Because look, we're rocking some mad individuality traits here in this card just by looking at this picture. We've got fur, hats, tights with mad boots, and just the way he holds himself. Don't get mixed up on gender. Page could be male, female. This is not gender specific, characteristic specific, guys. This is a person that's a messenger in some ways to help. I always look at the page as someone with flamboyant tendencies, even if it's a little thing, like the way they do the hair colour, nails perhaps, or, just rocking some fur today. And please don't get angry with me saying that, okay, guys? Because I am fully about animals, and especially those endangered. And I've never wore a piece of fur in my life, nor do I intend to. But I'm just saying, there was a time once in fashion history where that's the way it was. So let's not just be blind here. Doesn't mean we're going to do it in the future, though, and I wouldn't recommend it. You would probably get paint splashed on you. Some weird looks. But it's about having that balls to be individual. no matter what the general consensus is. That's what I'm trying to get at here, okay, guys? So, you know, we've got a very original person, I want to say here, in the way they carry themselves. There a certain quirk about them, you know, that sets them apart from the rest. You know, maybe they wear boots with a skirt, for example, if you think, like, I don't know, something just a bit more original than that. Something extremely original. Something really sets them apart. This is someone that's very trusted. A person, whether known or not known to you. There could be a stranger with good intentions, or, you know, a younger person in your family or friend's circle, friend's child, example. So someone with real good intentions towards you, someone that really does want the best for you, to help you. They are a consistent person too. Wherever they come in, they bring with them that energy of support, of eagerness to help, or just to lend an ear. They're very loyal. Future energy coming in, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is saying really cleaving hold of the monetary here. Cleaving it so tight that you may be blocking your heart chakra. You're so focused on monetary right now, on the material, money. I wouldn't go see Libra for no loans in September, because there's no way you would give it. Coming out of September, I should say, being the future energy, possibly like coming through that period, September end to October beginning. Really cleaving hold of that hard, not letting anything get past you. The monetary, the money is very much firmly in Libra's pocket, and Libra ain't sharing it. If anything, they're cleaving so damn tight that they're just, when nothing can get out, nothing can get in, Libra. And that's the warning with this card as well. Okay, where you won't lose a pentacle, but you're not going to maybe gain one either. Especially if you've been keen in investment or any type of, you know, take a penny, gain a pound sort of situation. You're cleaving hold of it that tight. That ain't going to be happening. There's no flow here. You know, you are really an inability to share here. You're hoarding money, basically. I call this the Scrooge energy. That's what I call it, the Scrooge. I have little nicknames for all the cards. I don't often share them because some of them are a bit, I don't know how people will take it, but I do have some nicknames for most of the cards. Like the Four of Cups is my meh card. Advice from Spirit. Gemini. The Lovers is saying that there will be an opportunity, or there is love here. Spirit is really highlighting this for you. You know, this is a real connection here, I want to say, because this is major as well. Major card. I feel this is maybe what the hesitancy is all about here, in this unknown, crossing obstacles, issues, why you feel your hopes and that not coming in. But the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You're questioning here something, and something is coming in. Spirit's trying to remind you of the love and the beauty and the simple things, like I said at the beginning of the video. You know, there's a lot of harmony here. Trust and freedom here, to have emotion, to have... But there is a sense of testing here. Testing. Or being subjected to trial here. This love or this connection or this... It's really needing to struggle between sacred and profane love, really. And really, this, no matter what, will be a meaningful affair. It's about the understanding of it as well. But there is something Spirit is really saying to you, take the time here to see how that works for you through September, because I feel like if this hasn't happened yet, it will happen very quickly. There's going to be some sort of connection here that is going to be tested. And then we move into the next card, which is outsiders looking in. So this is their views, not necessarily what's actually going on. It's just their view. The outsider people looking in on you and your current situation and what they're saying. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands, and he is reversed. So the Knight of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of wand energy up in here, guys. Actually, it's wand, pentacle, and then sword. Without a doubt. No cup. No cups here so far. We do have a lots card, which is about love. So outside looking in, we're seeing that Knight of Wands reversed. This is having some interruption here and unexpected change. Quarreling, disagreements here, and maybe a breakup of a personal relationship. Everything's rupturing. So outside's looking in and seeing someone that's really losing a lot here. Someone that's making big changes. Things are just changing around them. Maybe they see someone that's lacking in control to be able to control, maintain anything here at the moment. Anything they touch ruptures or falls apart. This is their views, like I said, so please don't get too... Wow. Hopes and or fears, another wand card. Hopes and or fears, the Nine of Wands. Being tired from the battles, but knowing the battles are ongoing and needing to have wand at the ready to go at a moment's notice. You're expecting difficulties here. You are very much anticipating it. Hidden enemies. Deception, needing discipline here to pull through this hard time. Need order. Need to follow it. And we just need a quick breather and pause between the struggles because they are multiple and many. I'm here in Libra. The outcome for September. Four of Swords, needing to get out of dodge, baby. Needing to take a step back, take rest, repose, retreat, take to tomb, exile yourself out from people, places, things, and everything in between. Needing to go and literally isolate, alone. To be with oneself in a state of repose, exilic energy where you can truly rest and replenish. Because you must. At this point in time, anyway. Big things are happening to you, Libra, over September. And it's all going to happen very quick. There's going to be a lot of it. And you're going to be probably left feeling a little bit spun out, a little bit spinned about the fact that, wow, so much movement. Wow, all this stuff. Why? Those are the big questions. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this reading for September. Dear spirits and guides, I need clarification for Libra. This September, may not flee. Spirits and guides, please help me clarify this reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We need clarification for this reading, please, Spirit. First card I'm asking you to clarify is the Two of Swords reverse for Libra. Currently, the current position, the Two of Swords reverse, please. Magician. Now that's interesting. Crossing obstacles, issues. For Libra, we have the Moon, please. Spirits, can we please clarify the Moon energy? Crossing obstacles and issues, the Moon. Queen of Pentacles. Crowning hanging above of all this reading, we have the Star in reverse. Spirit, why is the Star in reverse in this position? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles with your future energy. Foundation root of reading, in some ways reading, while we are here for Libra. 10 Pentacles reversed. Can we clarify this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, please? Five of Swords reversed. Past energy for Libra, we have the Page of Wands. Can we please clarify this page? We have the Hanged Man, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Wow, could you get any more full-on cards? Explain it all at the end though. Future energy, what's coming in? We have the Four of Pentacles. Spirit, can we please clarify the future energy of this reading for Libra? Why is the Four of Pentacles here in future energy for Libra? Four of Pentacles. Because the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Advice from Spirit to Libra, we have the Lovers. Why is the card of the Lovers? Because of the Four of Wands and Judgment. This is amazing. Outsiders looking in their views, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Why is outsiders' views the Knight of Wands in reverse? Please clarify. Six of Wands. Hopes and fears for Libra. We had the Nine of Wands. Please clarify this energy of the Nine of Wands. Four of Cups in reverse. Outcome for Libra's September reading, we have the Four of Swords. Spirit, can you please clarify this Four of Swords energy? Please clarify. Because of the World. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, walking away. Flat chat, just no. 8 is not 10. I will not settle for less. I'm done. I am taking it and going. I am leaving, and I'm not looking back. I'm done. It's done. It's done. I'm being firm in that fact. I'm never looking back. Walking away. Sadness or trouble with that Two of Wands reversed. Misplaced trust. Falsities, false relations, false connections, lies here. Walking away. Cannot get more clearer than that. You coming into the reading. In September, we had that Two of Swords reversed, and this is now clarified with the Magician. Feeling like there's been a lot of misrepresentation, mistakes. But we are now taking that and manifesting the fact that we can move forward and make anything we want possible. We may have not seen things clearly, but we're taking off that blindfold now, and we are knowing within ourselves that we have all the ingredients that we need. We just need to do it, to make it. Got all the raw ingredients there. Got everything you need. Just need to say the spell now. You know, the Magician is extremely powerful. He can manifest anything he wants. It's all about manifestation. All about how you use it. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Comes to mind, actually. Because you can be either. The Magician can be both in some ways. There is no light without shadow. And he could use his trickery or his magical gifts to deceive, to trick, or to, you know, help rise and to lift spirits of and to create. He can either destroy or create. This individual can. It's just all about how he chooses to use it. He has the power to do both. Always remember that with the Magician. Extremely powerful. Crossing obstacles, issues, we had the Moon, sign of Pisces, with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the unknown. Disillusionment, deception, perhaps, also. Queen of Pentacles is the real homemaker. She's the one that really controls the home, controls the money, controls. Very meticulous, very much about security here, and knowing what it means to make that happen. Queen of Pentacles is very grounded, very rooted in the fact of needing monetary to secure her position. You know, she's very opulent. She likes things a certain way. She's very grounded, not aloft at all, very set in her ways, and her way is the way. She's all about prosperity and well-being as well. She's a very smart woman. She's all about comfort and generosity as well. It's all about abundance, all about generosity and magnificence and splendor. She does it well. It could be depicting an individual who is deceitful towards you, Libra, with the qualities I've just explained. Someone with a lot of backing, monetary, very secure in their home or in their work. Crowning hanging above this whole reading, we did have the Star in reverse, and this is backed by the Four of Pentacles. So hopes, dreams, wishes not being fulfilled, feeling like we're cursed a little bit, I want to say, Libra. But we are clearing hold of what money we've got, and we're trying to make it work as best as we can for us. But when we don't let things go out, as I said before, in the future energy, which this card is in the exact same position, in the exact same way, you can't bring things. If things don't go out, things can't come in. So you may not be losing, but you may not necessarily be gaining either. It is the Star in reverse. Okay. Foundation of reading in some ways why we are all here. 10 of Pentacles in reverse with the 5 of Swords reversed. Okay. 10 of Pentacles reverse is really losing that security and monetary around the home and or family, but really feeling robbed. Really feeling like it's been gambled, taken, stolen even. Your inheritance, your home and your security and all that vines from that. Why? 5 of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is really something now. It's a real consensus of just why. 5s are always conflicted energy. Always at a battle, always at a trying to make against others. When the 5 of Swords is reversed, though, this is about an uncertain outlook, and it's really feeling that there's a real chance here of loss or defeat here. And feeling that, feeling defeated, feeling that loss, feeling weakened, just feeling like there's just so much misfortune, befalling you. Just feeling like it's just burying you. Past energy leaving you now, and this is probably one of the biggest walks I had because we had that Page of Wands. This is someone that's trustworthy, consistent, and adolescent normally. Someone that brings in ideas, generates, some passion. Why? And we had a few. Page of Wands in that past energy is clarified by the Hanged Man, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Now this is something else. The Hanged Man is saying that we are sacrificing and we're trying to make it happen. We're needing that knowledge though, and we're trying to sacrifice for what it is that we want. 5 of Pentacles is saying there is just going to lead to loss, ruin, and complete destitution, being out on your ass. The 7 of Swords is telling me that someone is going to steal from you. And it's going to cost you everything. Everything you had, everything that you had in your home, your security, your monetary. It's going to cost everything. There's an adolescent individual that you're going to sacrifice a lot for here. And it's not going to go well. 5 of Pentacles is saying that they led to heaps of loss and ruin here. It actually put you on your ass. And the 7 of Swords is telling me, and that's because someone stole, took. This is in the past energy. This is probably what you've already gone through. Well, obviously what you've already gone through. But this is still extremely prevalent because this thievery, this disdain, this destitution is still in the energy. Let's look forward now to the future a little. 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups reversed. This is not, where that is complete loss, and you understand that this is, what do they say? Because the 4 of Pentacles, again, is about cleaning hold of money, not letting any money go. Don't ask Libra for loans, I said. And I wouldn't, because they won't at all even consider it. It's not what they're doing. They are banking that and banking it hard. Every little scrape, they're scrapping it, and holding on to it like there is no tomorrow. Like their life depends on it. You know, that Knight of Cups, when he is reversed, that's really talking about someone coming in, being sly, trickery, you know, capable of swindling, a cunning individual that would steal from you. It's why you're cleaning all your money, because you're so sick of losing everything from outside individuals coming in and saying, promising, but not doing the exact opposite and taking and stealing and ripping you off. So you're not doing that no more. Cleaning all your money because you're trying to stop the trickery, but there's still trickery here. So if they're not going to take your pentacle, what else are they going to take? Be careful. Be careful, I want to say. Just taking a quick look at something for a minute. We do have 1 cup card finally coming through now, but it's in your hopes and fears, because we didn't in the first round. I was just double checking my numbers because I didn't think we only had the 1. But yeah, 1 cup card in this whole reading of all these cards too. We'll get to that shortly. There's trickery here, and no matter how hard you try to hold on to your pentacle, to that money, blocking them from getting in, because cups is usually a love energy and offering here. You're blocking it, your heart chakra with that pentacle. They're going to trick their way in. They're going to come in. And if they're given that opportunity, even for a slight second, they're going to take it all. Back where you were in your past again. It's going to be even more devastating after this time. Advice from Spirit, and this is a big one. We had that Lovers, Gemini energy, connection, important connection. But you're working out whether it's profound or what it is. Lovers. 4 of Wands and Judgment clarifies it. The 4 of Wands is a real romantic connection here, and wanting to start with this person in a home, in a plot of your own. You feel that this is the one, the real one, the one of all time. Spirit is saying that that's what you think and feel, and judgment will come. Atonement for all from which we've done. We've said what we've done, what we plan to do. Really reanimating things here as well. Judgments being passed, needing to atone for that. Needing to understand that. Needing to be at peace with that. Don't let the past come into it, and if this is a past relationship rekindling, don't let past situations reflect then. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you on now. Because if you keep holding them to that, you won't allow them to do anything other than but repeat. If you're going to forgive, then do so. Let them atone for that. And show you through action, not just words, but pure movement. There needs to repent. There needs to be forgiveness here. I'm seeing that this is an energy of someone that you're restarting with. That Spirit is saying that if you can be, but there needs to be a real coming together, a real bonding here. And we need to atone and forgive, move forward in a manner of which, gives opportunity and rejuvenation here. Not puts them in a box of things that have happened. Be wary of it. But don't keep slapping them in the face every day of it, because you will never get any other result other than what you've already got. Outsiders looking in, their views, Knight of Wands reversed, and the 6 of Wands. That Knight of Wands reversed is something else, because that's very sly, cunning energy that wants to come in and swindle and take as well in some ways. And that Knight of Wands is someone that's very unexpected change coming in. They're seeing with someone that is very quarrelling. There's going to be breakups here of a relationship. There's real rupture here. That 6 of Wands. Jeez, man. You're going to get triumph. You're going to triumph through this. So your outsiders looking in and feel that way, that you're going to make waves, make gains, make advancements. I see someone with desires, whether you realise it or not. this is a person, you're a person that's really had a lot to go through, a lot of interruption, change, and it has left to a lot of breakdowns. But everyone outside looking in is like, yeah, so what, that happened, and now they're just moving forward. It's a very skewed view, I want to say. It doesn't leave much. Hopes and fears, the Nine of Wands and the Four of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Wands is always anticipating the enemy, being on the front foot, waiting for that enemy to just barge in at any moment and take, ramrod you. You know? And Four of Wands when it's reversed, Four of Cups when it's reversed, the Nine of Wands with the Four of Cups reversed, is really talking about, you know, new possibilities here to new relationships or new problems. You know, you're scrapping the old way and you're relooking at it with a different perspective, a different idealism, and in a different way. New approaches to old problems with a new knowledge set, a new outlook, a new possibility. You're looking at it with fresh eyes. The outcome, and this was unreal. Four of Swords in the World. Okay, so like, you need to rest and repose, exile yourself from all of this shit at the end of September, guys. Libra, you have to. It's going to burn you out. It's a lot. You need to go inside your intellect, inside yourself, and you can only do that without any outside influences, no people, places, or things that are going to screw your view and mess you up through their wants, needs, issues, or thoughts and opinions. This is complete exile, taking to tomb, taking yourself out of it so you can rest, repose, and really get the understanding that you need, because this cycle, the world is coming to completion. It's gone its full course, and now it's going to come to an end. The perfect cycle. You may not feel like it, but it is. The world, and this is major arcana, so this is big news, Libra, okay? Yeah. This is the attainment, the whole process of it all, but it's all coming into the ending. That real sense of, you know, been through the start, the middle, and punching through all this stuff. But now it's time. It's coming. The end of it, of the attachment, the the ultimate change. This is the end result of all efforts that have been put in up to this point. This is success. This is fulfillment. The rewards that come from all the hard work, through all the trials and tribulations to get to this point. It's the rewards that come from hard work and the undertakings that you've gone through. This is perfection, completion, attachment, the end result of all those efforts that you've gone through, Libra. So once you go inside yourself, when you exile away from all this other influences and all this other crap, and you have a moment's peace to truly be, you'll understand that this cycle is completing and you're exactly where you need to be. And you are sitting pretty. Alright, Libra. Some additional messages. Okay, guys. Libra, please, spirits and guides. September, what message do we have for Libra? September. Candles, magic. I feel like this is very much about keeping your space full of light, reminding you about the finer things, the lighter things, and actually gifting you with light. Candles, light. Talk about magic, believing in the possibility and the reality that you can manifest and make anything happen. Isn't it magical? Maybe give it a go. Never know. Just change your view. Or I want you to embrace your views already in. Okay? Message, please, for Libra. September 2020. That went flying right near my head. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. For a swordsman. The world won't fall apart. If anything, my God, it's ending. Okay, look, sorry. Look, guys, I'm going to repeat this one last time. Your outcome was the Four of Swords and the World. Now listen to what I say in the cards. This card. This was just drawn. Take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. This is word for word. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself. And if you don't believe me, and if I can get it in close enough, word for word, I give you my word. And I just said that for these two cards because that's the exact meaning. Rest, repose, take to tomb, pull away, because this cycle is completing. Don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. Libra. Let's find out the last piece of this beautiful puzzle for September, which is your spirit animal. What spirit animal can guide and assist my beautiful Libras for September 2021? Spirits and guides. What spirit animal do they have, please? Libra spirit animal for September. Thank you, dear spirit. The humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. The humpback whale. Get the full meaning though, because I'm big on the full meanings of everything, because I like you to really understand exactly what everything's about, and I don't care if I have to stummer through a book reading. I will do what is needed. In order to diagnose their patients, one of the questions that shamans often asked was when the patient stopped singing. If it had been quite some time, the shaman was certain to remedy and recommend singing among other remedies as an essential aspect of recovery. All that's involved when you sing. The fullness and rhythm of your breathing, the opening of your mouth and jaw, and the soulful and creative expression of your spirit serves to enhance your health and raise your vibrations. Similarly, playing an instrument can touch those inner creative depths that yearn to be expressed through song. Simply listen with your full attention to your favorite tune or melody can also inspire and heal. Make music as essential to your lifestyle as eating and breathing. You can breach the inhibitions about expressing yourself musically that you have acquired over the years in some very simple and easy ways. Sing, chant, or play an instrument. Take a few voice lessons as a means to shore up your confidence. Let the magical child inside help you rediscover the joy of creating music. So dive in and play. Breathwork, alchemy, inner depths of insight, healing, release, guardianship, sensitivity, sound healing, breathwork, and of course, singing. Even if you ain't good at it, even if you just do it in the shower if you're too embarrassed by it. But release it. Open your mouth and let tone go and be heard, even if it's only by you. Stop being so self-conscious and allow yourself to sing. If it's just to yourself, you'd be amazed how good it feels. Thank you so much for joining me on Red Skis Righteous Readings, raw and righteous as always. If you did like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Share it if you would like to, but most importantly, guys, head on over, click that red subscription button, and join us over at Red Skis Righteous Readings, where the readings are always raw and righteous. Have a lovely September. Happy birthday to the Libras as well out there who celebrate their birthday at the end of September. Cheers all, and I'll see you next time.